ride-sharing app that wants to help the cab industry. It's a thing, and it's in the city. Kattey Ortiz here for News 12. Let's look at some stories you've been reading the most and throw in your comments from the socials to spice things up. So you need a ride. Mile, that's with a Y, uses regular cars and yellow taxis to get you from point A to point B. So what's the catch? The founders say there isn't one.
What you see is what you pay. Either you go through a tunnel or not, the price stays, it doesn't change.
Yup, a flat rate, just like Lyft and Uber, and allegedly 10% cheaper. Joe Smooth isn't here for it though. He's not sharing a ride with anyone except family and friends. That's kind of fair with the coronavirus. But Jessica Perez says if it's cheaper, why not? Y'all hopping on trains and buses with everybody else. Miles says it has more than 6,000 drivers already with 7,000 riders on the app. Time stood still for Long Islanders when it was announced that Sears is closing at Smith Haven Mall. If you know, you know. If you're Gen Z, can't help you. Digital producer Bob Doda and lifelong Long Islander wrote a love letter to Smith Haven and took us way back to its heyday. Time Out Arcade, a movie theater, Herman's, and almost 500 of you added to that list. Asian Gifts, Sam Goody, etc., etc. But there are more than stores to be remembered here, people. Lisa wants to know if you remember the candle store that had the lady with the freakishly long nails. And Christina Denson remembers that there was a mall monster. But to bring it home, Mary Beth says she remembers the 16-foot pair of legs in the front of the mall where the stairs were. What? While the rest of us flock to the wipes and sanitizers during this coronavirus outbreak, a 13-year-old from New Jersey is actually doing something about it. Mark Lashinsky just patented a self-disinfecting hazmat suit. Mark, take it away.
Behind these pockets of disinfecting solution are air pockets. And then when you inflate these air pockets, they actually make the disinfecting solution, they push it through a porous layer onto the outside of the suit. And then the disinfecting solution trickles down the rest of the suit and it disinfects it entirely.
The Ebola outbreak inspired him to make the suit, believe it or not, and he says he'll hand over his patent and suit for free to any company that helps healthcare workers. That's what I'm talking about. And finally, coronavirus. You knew it was coming. If I give you the latest on the outbreak in the tri-state, there will be umpteen updates by the time I edit and post this, so let's just circle way back to how we even got here in the first place. New Year's Eve of 2019, pneumonia cases were reported to the World Health Organization, and within a week it was confirmed that the patients from Wuhan, China actually had coronavirus. Now it's January of 2020. Enter other countries reporting the cases of the virus. China announces the first death on January 11th, but that number went up to 1,000 within a month. The US detected the first case on January 21st, and fast forward to February, more countries detect the virus. Quarantines are put in place, travel, meetings, study abroads, all getting canceled as the world waits for a vaccine. So I cannot stress this enough. Wash your hands, don't touch your face, and don't panic until they tell us to. I'm Kattey Ortiz for News 12, and we'll see you next Friday night right here.